background. I'm trying to prove to everybody that you can do this. You can do this. So let me open up by, for some of you I've seen before, and I really want you guys to turn on your camera. And if this is the first time that you are joining us, if you would just please raise your hand so we can properly welcome you.
Yes, so let's greet everyone in our, oh, if you have newcomers here, please mention them so we can welcome them on the chat. What I see here is Mr. Ariel. Welcome back. All right, so we have business partners again from the US in Cincinnati, Ohio, Miss Bronwyn, as well as Sir Douglas Payne, and I think we also have more in the Philippines, but we're waiting from some in UAE as well. Welcome everyone. All right,
So
so
while we are waiting, Miss Kelly, I'm wondering, thank you. I appreciate you playing all those wonderful informational video. It makes a lot of our job easier, trying to compact so much information in a presentation. Hopefully, this is going to be a very fulfilling session for some of you. I don't see anybody raising their hand saying that this is their first time. So we are among family and like-minded individuals. And what I want to take the time right now, first of all, for some housekeeping, I really want you to mute yourselves and turn on your camera. And if you have anything that you want to write down on the chat between Miss Kelly and I, and also Miss Christina Rivera, who is in the background from Uno International. She's been really instrumental in putting this together for the past for the past 3 months, September, October, November, December, for the past 4 months. And it's really gaining tractions. From what I heard, there has been a lot of signups in the global side of Uno. I know they're doing really, really well in the Philippines and the local. I've been watching the Facebook updates, so I cannot help getting very, very excited. But it will be a missed opportunity if I don't introduce to you and highlight Kelly Tablan, who happens to be this lady here, this beautiful lady here. And I'm gonna pin her on the view. Sorry. And I just want to acknowledge, Miss Kelly, I do very much appreciate your hard work. You and I are just so passionate among other leaders that participate in this global gathering every Tuesday in English, because we want to share the good news about Uno. And you have been hosting, co-hosting, playing all the videos, gathering the stuff. But I do want to give some background information on who you are. Not only that you are very beautiful and that you are a beauty queen. Um, Raquel Kelly Tablan is a civil engineer. Did you know that? She's also a financial planner, a net compreneur. She also has achievements in Eagles Club and Global Awardee. And congratulations, I did not know this. You are an Uno Premier Philippine unofficial top earner, Uno e-commerce and Uno Academy. Now, for those of you, I know there's tons of you here that are really so into making this work for yourselves, for your family, for your dreams and your vision. Miss Kelly, please share with them, what is it that makes Uno business lifestyle so attractive to you? They just keep on doing what you're doing.
well, actually, there are actually three things that I really like about Uno business. Of course, time freedom, because I'm a single mom, so I need to make time for my family and for my career. But with Uno business, I can do it on my free time, and this is 24-hour business because you can do it online. You can, prospect 24 hours, not only in the Philippines but all over the world. And also what I like about Uno is continuous learning. We have everyday trainings, um, from e-commerce to how you talk to people, how you present yourself, how you develop yourself. So a lot of trainings that really help all business partners in all aspects. And lastly, the support group of Uno Premier. Not only within your team, not only with your uplines and grand uplines, but most especially in the whole Uno Premier within cross lines all over the world. Because it's like we are a family. We support each other. If you have any questions or anything, any help that you need, you can easily chat one another, ask for help. So it's those things are what I really love about Uno Premier. And I thank you for, I'm very fortunate one, to be one of the business consultants of Uno Premier. I think that's all. You're muted, Ma'am Bronwyn.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. So you are inspiring. You're a single mom. I was a single mom too, and I know it's not easy. I'm a grandma now, and that's not easy. But organizations like Uno gives you time and freedom. You got all the support, the mentorship that you need, cross line, up line, down line, and this is a living proof. Coach Jeff Paul is going to be our star presenter today because he's going to teach you guys. So don't leave. Don't even blink an eye. Take notes. I'm going to do a business preview, but I'm going to do this really, really quickly because it seemed like you guys have already done this. But for some people who needs to look at it again, I've added a few more slides to update everyone. Like I said, I see that I don't see anybody here that are new. Unless there's some, please unmute and say you're new so we can cater to your needs, because this is what it's all about, for you to understand how the Uno system works. So one
Yes,
last
um,
chance. Is there
sorry,
anyone
Bronwyn.
here that's new?
Rod's has a guest, wants to welcome partner Yogin Garbida. Welcome to you, Yogin
Welcome. So
Garbida.
can you let us know where you are tuning in from? What part of the Philippines, or what part of the world?
I think Rods is from UAE.
United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome. So we do have a guest. So I'm going to do a full-blown presentation, and I'm always excited to do that. And if you have questions as I'm going through the slides, please type in between Miss Kelly and Miss Tina and all of these wonderful coaches here. That really means well to make sure that we expand globally more than ever. Please do not hesitate to type down questions, okay? So Miss Kelly, if you're okay with it, I'll just go ahead and share my screen.
Sure, sure. Let's give it up for Ma'am Bronwyn.
Thank you, thank you.
All right.
Okay, everyone, welcome to Uno Premier Plus. And like I said, I want you to bear with me if I have this, if I seem to be shouting is because I have 4 toddlers in the background. Okay, you're gonna be quiet for me, right, guys? Thank you. So welcome to Uno Premier Plus. So let me tell you who we are. We started in the Philippines in 2007. Okay, and then we really have established a very, very credible network. Hold on, please. Credible network marketing company in the Philippine market. We are international standards organization certified. What that means that there's an organization in Geneva, Switzerland, that has all of these people, all of the countries gathering around to make sure that anyone who applies for certification has met with a rigorous documentation process to make sure that the farmers and working conditions in producing our products are in great working conditions, and they are getting paid the money that they deserve. Not only that, they have to make sure that operations and business practices are fair. So this is really incredible for us to be international standards certified. We are duly registered and super branded. So that means in 2019, June 2019, another international certification company has recognized UNO as providers of super products, meaning products that really, really helps people. That when people think about our brands, there's the feel good emotional attachment to it. If if you Google super brand, it gives you a little bit more information about that. Okay, it has Uno locale has really done well in the multi-level marketing industry. During that time, lots of students, young professionals, they have all of the energy to make it work, and they did it. They did a wonderful job. That it has consistently been a multi-awarded company in the Philippines. Now they are serving over 100,000 active distributors, unopreneurs, and produced over 3,000 millionaires. Okay. Now, out of that comes Uno Premier. In 2007, the stable mother company, the owners decided that right now we are ready to go. It is Filipino owned, go globally. It has been established as the most prestigious company because we cater to the international market. The concept at that point when they started is that the Filipino overseas workers are our economic heroes. So the 2.2 million OFWs sends a whooping amount of $34 billion a year in remittances to the Philippines. Okay, so it consists of the 11% of the Philippine GDP, gross national product. So the owners decided, okay, we are shipping our people outside the country. And most of the host countries are Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Kuwait, and in Asia specifically, Singapore and Hong Kong. In the US alone, there are 4 million Filipino Americans. I want you to remember that, okay? So UNO decided, let's go reach out to the higher end market because we have the finest products and we have a foolproof system. They did that in 2015. Okay. Now they have really been very successful in attracting that market. And you're gonna find that most overseas foreign workers that they reached out first have made it back home to the Philippines and have provided a good support for their families. Okay. It is definitely a multi-level game changer. Now, let me recognize the board of directors. We have William Barbo, our president, Herbie Chua, vice president, Oliver Chua, chief operations officer. These gentlemen has a combined experience of over 60 years of multi-level marketing company practices, product innovation, and business operations. They are innovative, they're cutting edge, and you're going to see in the future slides how wonderful these three gentlemen are when they put their self together. Now, the background has been always been in the multi-level marketing. And they worked for other companies when they started, and then they realize every time they build a network, they seem to fail, not because they failed because the company that they were affiliated with either fold or the products are discontinued. So they put their heads together and say, hey, we are going to do something that is really good for the masses, for Filipinos by Filipinos, and it's going to work. And this is the end result. They have always been invited all of the most of the shows in CNN, highly recognized, and now they are all over the Philippines. Main headquarters is in West Insula. As you can see, when you walk into West Insula in Quezon City, it lends itself to a beautiful state-of-the-art facility, high tech, and you really feel like you are in a place that's conducive to closing business, not only just the local, but for international market. Okay, they have been really strategic in where to place their headquarters. This is a photo of Gary Morales, who has been the general manager for Uno worldwide for, I would say, ever since I started about 5 years, about 4 years ago, and he's doing a great job expanding. Now, if you look at this slide, we are all over the Philippines. In Baguio City, this is what our offices look like. So the same tasteful decorations to attract the market and coming in and being part of something big. Okay. Now, if when we think about Uno, this is what you see for Uno Premier. Like I said, plush offices, um, state of the art facilities. And from that model, they went across the globe. Now, this is really exciting. Imagine that there are now active distributors all over the world. Okay, we are now in 20 countries and in 4 continents. And since then, Uno has created more than 300 millionaires outside the Philippines. This is the landscape of the world with Uno in it. Okay, so in the United States, we are in Las Vegas, Nevada. There's a fulfillment center that they actually started fully operational in December. More and more products are coming here in the United States. As you know, every Tuesday we host, the United States team hosts this global business preview. So I want to talk about the United States. So we are in the United States in Las Vegas, Nevada. They started that office in 2015, and they were very, very strategic in doing that, because there are millions of visitors from all over the world that come to Las Vegas. Because if you have seen Las Vegas, they attract everybody worldwide. It's a destination place, and it's warm. It's near California, where 1.4 million Filipino Americans are. That's how smart our owners are. Okay. Now, if you look at the bottom part of the map, remember when I told you that most of our host countries for overseas foreign workers, I bet all these countries treat us right, our OFWs right. So now there are offices in these countries that are Uno business offices and is also run by Uno. Okay. And there are other countries that are yet to open the physical offices. Also, remember when I told you that a lot of our Filipino overseas work, domestic help, are also in Singapore and Hong Kong. So there are offices there. I want to talk about us, a small group of a team here in the United States in Cincinnati, Ohio, which is the Midwest, right in the center of the map. We are in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's run by a few, I would say a handful of distributors who really want to bring bring Uno products into each home, starting in Cincinnati and expanding in the Midwest and hopefully within the US. Because the people that are involved in the digital center have been with us for going on a couple of years, and we have testimonies after testimonies of the products that have actually worked for them. Okay, let's talk about Nigeria. So there is a closeness of Africans and Filipinos that started over a decade ago. And so most of the professionals in Africa, they go to the Philippines because we also utilize their talents. When looking at these people, they are not just people. You guys need to remember, many moons ago, you don't see a lot of African Americans or Africans in the Philippines. You can point in one crowd, one or two, they stick out like a sore thumb. I'm actually married to a Black man, so I'm comfortable saying that. I guess that's one of the privileges that I have. But these people here, they are engineers, they are pharmacists, they are doctors, they are microbiologists. If they trust Uno, there's no reason why you guys should not trust Uno. This is a golden opportunity that is being offered to you. Yes, we may lack the support for people that do not speak the language, but I tell you, each and every one of us are willing to help you if you're pioneering in the countries that you want to build UNO. So just moving right along, as you can see, this is more of our African brothers and sisters in Ghana and other parts. Let's talk about United Arab Emirates. I don't know if Wilson is here, but he's responsible for building this a sweet spot in United Arab Emirates, and that includes a handful of Filipinos. There he is, right there on the left-hand side. He used to be a gas station attendant, and when he started, I was really touched by his story. When he started to let us know that at that time when he joined UNO, I guess over 8 years ago, there was only one product that he can market in UAE, one product, and I think it was the ionized napkin. But he was bold to believe in his vision and what UNO represented. And one time when he was asked, hey, if you believe in UNO so much, how come you're still working here? Why don't you quit your job? So with the leap of faith and his belief in UNO, he quit his job. And guess what, guys? He is a millionaire. Now he should be settled being a millionaire right now, right? I mean, he's got all of these people under him, and he's got passive income here and there. But guess what? He still comes to these meetings. He still shares he extends his help to each and every one of us wanting to achieve that dream. Okay. Now, um, look at this. He was able to connect along with other leaders. I'm going to show you later. This is a picture of a mixed, of really diversity. You have Arabs, Pakistanis, and you have Jewish people come together in one room. That speaks volume. Now, I don't know all of these people, but at least I've met them on Zoom. Thank God for Zoom. Like Mr. Jeff Paul is going to be sharing with us his magic sauce for becoming a silent millionaire. Not anymore, because I tell everybody he's a millionaire. And Wilson Tolentino and all the others here, they are here for you guys. They have experienced it and they will help you. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith. Here's another thing that I want you to consider. They actually held a 3-day product fair at the Ayan Hospital in Abu Dhabi at UAE. What does that tell you? A hospital allowing natural products to be displayed because they know that it works, and the connections and the relationship that was built because they've seen the product work for people. This is a dream that Jeffrey and I and Doug and I have here in Cincinnati. We happen to be in a city that's flooded with healthcare providers and hospitals and doctors. We want to bring UNO here. And I want you guys to pray for us that one of these days our dream like this will be realized, because one of the leaders, like all of the pioneering leaders, let me talk about pioneering leaders. Pioneering leaders, that's the title that I have. I have no millions to show you. I don't have checks waging left and right. I don't have a palace or a kingdom. But I tell you, as a pioneering leaders in the US, which is so hard to penetrate, 50 years, you're almost talking about 51 countries, 51 different cultures and 51 different languages, even though we speak English. But there's more to it than meets the eye. If we succeed in UNO here in the United States, we conquer the world. And I invite you guys to do that with us, okay? Hong Kong, take a look at this. Remember when I told you the domestic foreign workers and domestic help? My husband always tells me, like, why are all these women in here? Because I actually found a way. Paul Chen is a great leader, another pioneering leader that now is now operating a UBC. A UBC is an UNO branch center in Hong Kong that does all what everybody's doing in the Philippines. These women here found hope in Uno. So they come together once a week, and they love the beauty products. As you can see, they're so beautiful. So they were able to really start a business on their own, because that's what this is. When you bring people in, you become a business owner. And some of these women I've recognized, they have actually made it back home to the Philippines. Remember when I talked about the Uno business lifestyle? You infuse Uno into your life. You make it as part of your life, because it's not really an add-on to your existing life. You're gonna find out more why, because we are a consumer club. The Philippines, in the United States, they opened up Uno Beverly Hills in 2015. They had this big opening in Beverly Hills, and they have it was star-studded with Filipino performances. Like I said, this is the certificate of registration 2020, the most current one. We are licensed to operate in the United States. We are still and the only one who has got the certification from a Filipino-owned company. That is something to be proud about. Okay. So here are the products that are available in the United States for direct selling. And being a member, you have access to the local products that are in the Philippines. Okay. And we're adding more to it. You're going to find more announcements that virgin coconut oil, wheatgrass and barley, and the vitamin D is coming. It may take a few months because the United States, they have all of this paperwork that we have to process. But the fact is, it is happening. It is happening, and it's going to happen this year. So let's just give you a little bit of information about where we are in here in the United States. This is our offices, and we are actually in downtown Cincinnati, beautiful city. So I'm hoping if you happen to stop by the United States post-COVID, please come and we'll take you around. Okay. These are the offices that we thought that we're gonna really do our kickoff sometime in October last year, but because COVID stayed and lingered a little bit longer, this we did manage to set it up to receive people, not as to par with what the Uno signature office is, but just remember we are doing this on our own. Okay. So if you know of anybody in the US and you want to build, the business, we are here for you, because that's what we do. We help each other. We also reach out to communities. This is one of the outreach that we do. We are on the radio and we are also on TV. This is a photo of our partners in Sacramento, California. And like I said, we are into community building. In the United States, you will find people talk about outreach and ministering. One of the things that we are thinking about is doing an outreach with faith-based communities. Because what I love about Uno also is that we believe in God and we're God-fearing, and we want to share our wealth, whether it's resources or money. And if God gives us that blessing, the more we can give to others. One of the highlights in my pioneering stages, like I said, I've been kicking it for about 4 years now, is to actually take a handful of our members to Washington, D.C. On the left-hand side, for those that are not familiar of the landscape of the U.S., remember, I talk about 50 states. We are in Ohio. We are considered in the Midwest. And I'm happy to announce that more and more signups are from Missouri, from Tennessee, all of these all of these states that we have not heard of, but we are actually close to Chicago, where there's a lot of Filipino Americans. So there is an empire to be built here in the United States. So let me talk about what it's about. It's a business model that has been proven. It's called profitable consumerism. Most of us know that is a system of moving products from the factory to you without without the expense of the middleman, meaning the retailers, the brokers, and all that. and the savings that the company gets is being passed on to you. And we're talking about up to 50% discount profit for you. Being a consumer, being a distributor, and Uno Premier gives to you. On the left-hand side, this is just an example. Let's say an item is being manufactured, an item is 10 bucks. By the time it gets to the sales office, to the distribution center, they would have tacked on more for the ad agency, the actors, and the endorses and promotion. So they were looking at $240. By the time it gets to you, that is the cost to you, $250. Okay. Now, our products are sellables. I'm going to breeze through this quickly. We have coffee. We have beverages like chocolate and cappuccino. All these have super rich products to nutritious products to help you with your health. Cryptoganic is now in the United States. It's been there. It has been here since December of last year. And as you know, as most of you know, this is our flagship product. Okay, wheatgrass and barley, grapeseed extract. Now, for you guys that are not familiar with our products, I urge for you to get to know our products more by talking to the person who invited it. And if you are a current distributor, it really, really is important for you to delve in and find out all of these products that are available. As what Miss Kelly said, the support is wonderful. Uno Live we have with Coach Jericho and Dr. Rick Cordero to give you the protocols and give you all of the instructions on how to use the products. This is really important. The Filipino Doctor's Guide actually has all of the most of our products that are featured here. That means that over 30,000 people, doctors, health practitioners, alternative practitioners, actually looks at this book. And then in those pages are our products. So this is something that you want to share and share again. Again, I told you about the um, super brand certification. Really, really proud of it because it pays tribute to the strongest and most valuable brands on earth, and that includes our Uno products. So to become an Uno Premier is really, really simple. On Uno Premier Consumer Club, it is a consumer club. No one has to teach anybody how to consume. Because when we wake up in the morning, most of us drink coffee, we brush our teeth, we take a shower, correct? Those products we have available. And just 4 easy steps, what you want to do is you want to sign up. There are different wellness products and health and beauty products that the person who invited you can go over. Combination of products, and you consider that as an advanced purchase when you convert your household, when you become a partner. Let me emphasize, you are a partner, ladies and gentlemen. You are not a member. A partner a partner is you have control over what you do, and Uno will guide you. As long as you stick to the principles of the code of ethics and the business practices, you are a partner, and you are going to cut a check for yourself. You yourself will cut a check for yourself. That doesn't happen with membership organizations. I've been a member with people, with organizations, and that I have yet to cut a check for myself. Yes, I will get 50% discount on services and parts. Hey guys. And all of these wonderful things, but we really do not get the, hold on, please. Kailani, I need help, sweetie. Thank you. So you are a partner, okay? Now, for as little as $380 here in the United States, that comes with products, you are automatically a lifetime member. That's a one-time fee, Platinum Plus. It entitles you to have access, an Uno store, an account, and your dashboard. I want to stop right here. I just actually repurposed this slide that I got from the website. With the Uno e-commerce, when COVID hit, the board of directors decided, along with our genius of mentors, that they are gonna do the new norm, because people are not able to get out to meet with people face to face because of COVID. So they decided what would be an innovative way to still continue Okay, to still continue with what they're already doing. So I want to encourage you to read through quickly that Uno shop is a full system. So when you become an Uno member in the Philippines and in any parts of the world, you have your own store. It is a full system. As you can look at it quickly, you have an Uno shop. The only thing that you do is that you submit the link of your Uno shop and then you withdraw your income. So if you say that it's hard to earn money, maybe you don't have an Uno shop, correct? Because the only thing that you do is to submit a link and withdraw income at the end of the week. And this is something new. Right now, as we speak, they have implemented a tracking system for the US. Demarc, I mean not for the US, for the Philippines. Eventually, it's going to happen in the United States and in other countries. Look at that, people. And we are on Instagram, maximizing on the social platform that is being used by thousands and tenfolds of people. They are ahead of the game, always. Bitch. Okay. For 18,000, the possible income, potential income here in the United States is $18,000 a month. And that's not even including the maximizing on our Uno shops that we are able to have in the Philippines. Okay. Moving right along, I'm going to just do this quickly. The step two is that you would want, once you sign in, you would want to be attending the partners briefing. And this is one of them. The minute you sign, use your products, and identify the products that you like, and then you want to know everything about the company, what it does, how to make it work, because that's the key. Now, other people, they just want to consume. That's fine too. But I'll tell you what, after a few months of consuming a certain products and it's starting to manifest on you, you cannot help sharing. It's just automatic. You're an autopilot. You're going to be sharing how wonderful this is. This has proven true with our members here in the United States. This is the first set of partners that we brought in. They love the coffee. They love the San Diego. They love everything about the prime juice. So they will just keep talking about it, because what you do as a partner is that you want to use the products. You want to use the products that know that can help you, that are helping you, not just for yourself, but the people that are close to you. Okay. Because this is building trust with the products, because you are the product of your product. Then step four is that you get four partners. The four partners, you don't have to go very far. But you know what? Because of Facebook marketing that the company started to introduce post COVID, when COVID came, this is going to be very, very easy, because you do exactly the same thing as you were doing the sponsorship face to face. Okay, you get four partners, the people that are close to you, your next door neighbor, your relatives, your mom and dad, people that will do anything for you, and and already believe in you because you've established that integrity. With the transformation that Miss Kelly said, the continuing education, Miss Kelly said the support and everything. If you are willing to put in a lot of your time to build your business, you are gonna get there and you're gonna get some followers. So let me sum up. In 4 easy steps, you get to sign up. That's an advanced purchase. Depending on how big your household is, that's the size of your advanced purchase. And then you can share that. And then you must attend the new partners briefing that's being offered by your group. You use the products. It's the matter of shifting brands shifting Colgate into Advocare, shifting Nestle coffee with our 8-in-1 coffee. Those are just examples. And then get those four partners. Okay. Royalty bonus, we're talking about 20% for global, for the Premier Elite Plus is 20%, 50% for Premier Plus, and for Platinum Plus, we're talking about 10%. That is the most generous residual income that I've ever seen in multi-level marketing company. This is just a quick overview of, a slide on your potential earning for a U.S. account. If you do what your upline would ask you to do with their guidance in the next 90 days at least. We're talking about bringing in 4 partners and you already have an income of $120 for the platinum. If you happen to have a premier, that's $360. By the 5th month come along, you would have gotten all your initial investment for a platinum account, correct? And more. Okay. Now, rebates. These are rebates I was telling you about. As a partner, you want to purchase personal purchases every month because you know you have to brush your teeth. You know you got to drink coffee. You know you have to take your supplements. You get 5% out of your personal repeat purchases. And then as a group, those people that you brought in, the 4, the 16, the 50, 56, and so forth and so on, you are going to get 24% of the group purchases. That is totaling 29%. So let's see that over time you've accumulated 1,000 partners. Most of those people you don't know. You would know the first 2 levels, then maybe the first 6 and the 16, but the rest of them you don't know anymore. We're talking about $50 a month in the United States, and that's a total of $50,000 a month. Now, if you did not work the system because you're busy doing other things or you have some life challenges like most of us do, at 10%, we're looking at $5,000 a month. In this day and age, we all could use $5,000 a month, correct? So here we go. This is just another way of telling you there's more than one way to earn with Uno. We're talking about the potential income of $1,800, your referral bonus, you get some money, you get matching bonus, the matching bonus for lifestyle bonus and royalty bonus of 10%, and the maximum repeat purchase unilevel bonus of 29%. Now, those points that accumulate, you actually get them and convert them and redeem them for gadgets. Uno understands that if you are building an organization or you're building your business, you need technology to make it work, correct? So you can actually redeem those points that you accumulate and turn them into gadgets like this, or luxury items like these. Okay, as you can see, there's point values that you accumulate and you can exchange them. Now, not everybody loves to have luxury items. But I tell you what, some people, after they experience how it does and people turn in, you attract the right people if you play the part. If you have a designer, because the people that will recognize you are the ones that have deep pockets. I've heard this over and over again because that's part of our job to be able to listen to stories of people that have actually made it and said, at one point they were not thinking of having any luxury items, no Rolex or anything, but I tell you, when they felt like they can afford it, one of the mentors said, wear it. They walk into the room, people turn, and the people that turn their heads are the ones that know what a Rolex look like and what knows what an original Louis Vuitton bag is. Those are the ones, 1 or 2 of those are going to make you super, super rich. And of course, you can also endorse them in cars and travel rewards. This have actually happened. I've seen this happen many, many times over the course of 4 years that I've been, where people have traveled in Maldives and Paris and everywhere else. So you get to travel around the world on Uno. And the best thing is you get to hang out with the best people, the people that have made it, that are ever so humble. And with every trip, the board of directors actually hangs out with you too. You get to share a meal with them. Can you imagine? You go on a trip. You go on a trip and then you get to sit down with people that have made it and they share best practices. Like Jeff Paul is about ready to do. He's gonna share with you the magic sauce that made him a millionaire. Now that is incredible. So now I want you to take advantage of the positioning advantage. Right now, as you hear this presentation, I would encourage you to just go ahead and get started because the positioning advantage is very, very important. We do have generous cash bonuses, the inheritance benefit, no territorial boundaries. It's a very portable business. As you have seen, you only need a strong internet connection, a laptop, a tablet, a desktop, and you don't have to step out of your comfort zone. We offer really, really solid new members orientation, mentoring and coaching, regular meetings like what we're holding now. Um, all of them lends itself for you to transform and to be successful in your business. Every Tuesday, this is what happens at 10 a.m. here in the United States, and it is 11 p.m. in the Philippines. We have the global business preview in English because other nationalities need Uno in their lives too. A majority of us, if you check the data, are married to non Filipinos. And we have children that do not speak English, but they too need to have a chance to know about Uno and the business opportunity. On Fridays, headed by Wilson Tolentino, is at UAE, United Arab Emirates. They have a business preview, a premier business preview at 8 p.m. Manila time. Okay. So, why is this a perfect time to join? As you can see, you've heard what I had said. It's the right company, the right products, and the right support system. And there are a whole lot of ways to earn. And we offer you an opportunity to learn and offer you to upgrade your skills. And now, before I introduce to you Sir Jeff Pauli, um, there are they just introduced this multiple accounts which will blow your mind. You can have one account at first and then get three accounts, seven accounts, or if you have deep pockets and you don't know what to do with your money and you want to make money and you want to help other people at the same time, open up 15 accounts. You have an option of a single account and an option of having seven accounts. For a quick return of your investment, you can actually choose 50. Okay. Now is time to own your business. I'm going to stop sharing now. And I don't know what that is. Everyone still there at this point? Just undo your camera and just wave up me so I know you're there and I'm not talking to a wall. It's so
Yes.
important for me. That's just a personal thing. Uno did not insist that I tell people to open up their cameras, but I'm a people person. I got to feel that love. I got to see that expression on your faces that you learned something. I want to see that aha moment. Okay, so please undo and wave. Let me know that there's a warm body on the other side of the continent and the globe. Thank you so much. Anna Mae, Jeff Paula is here. Thank you, thank you. I feel the love. My heart is full. So I am not going to waste. Hi, Miss Julie. Sorry if I'm not mentioning everybody. I've got all these familiar faces in front of me. So without delaying anymore, I'm going to, Miss Kelly, do you mind introducing our handsome, eligible, single millionaire who is in the Philippines having so much fun to show us how to have that ideal business lifestyle? So, Ms. Kelly, if you would please introduce Sir Jeff Paul, we can get on with our presentation. Thank you.
Sure, sure. Again, Miss Bronwyn, thank you for that wonderful business presentation. Don't worry, although some have don't have their camera on, we are all listening, all being inspired by how good the Uno business is. All right, so let's go to the second part of our business review. Let us all welcome Millionaires Club, UAE top earner, top Unopreneur, multi-account holder, millionaire. Let's all welcome civil PCE engineer, Sir Jeffrey Fowler.
Yes. First of all, guys, thank you for very warm welcome. Congratulations, Tita Bronin, for a very, very nice presentation. Surely, to those people who are listening right now, especially the first or the newbies or the invites, will be automatically be part of our family, growing family for international. Okay? So to those people who are just new in this business, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. Trust me, guys, when I started it out, I have the same feeling. Okay, so I can feel you guys. Okay, so I'm here in the Philippines right now, enjoying my time with my daughter. with my family, especially my one of my sister will be moving to Hawaii to open a church. So they're the ones going to do the pioneering there. So they requested me to stay a little bit longer. So I've been here for a couple of months now. That's the beauty of having, time freedom. You can adjust yourself. Okay, the situation will be the one who's going to adjust in your situation. It is not you who's going to adjust because your work is the one controlling your time and your time freedom. So that's the beauty. Maybe the reason why I'm enjoying it right now, it's because I've been doing this for more than 13 years already. Just like any other of you, I was once a an invite. But unfortunately, when I was invited way back 2007, I don't want to get involved right away because for a couple of reasons. Number one, I am a victim of pyramid scam, of a Ponzi scheme. I just don't know if you still remember the name Rose Balajay, Multitel, Pyramiding Queen, one of the biggest scam that happened in the history of the Philippines. Me and my family are victims of that company. So I lost almost half M. Actually, the owner of the company got caught and got jailed already. But still, guys, I'm still paying my loan at that time. So it's really hard to be a victim. So the trauma was there already. Second, it is not my cup of tea. As you all know, at that time when I was invited, I'm already working in a telecommunication, a local telecommunication in the Philippines. So my biggest competition was my career and the time, the schedule that I have because I'm from Bataan and my project is in Sambales. So I need to travel a couple of hours and then I need to go back home again. So what I was thinking when I was invited was if this business was legit, the problem is what time or what where can I get those extra time to work it out? So it's really hard for me to do it. So that's all the reason why I didn't get involved right away. But you know what, guys? I was invited April. I joined late November or December of 2007. So it took them 8 months. And you know what? Until now, I am, regretting those things that I've done, that I've decided. Uh, I'm telling you this not to copy those things that I've done, but to serve it, to serve as a warning or, you know, don't do that. Okay, you need to understand it first. You need to analyze and you need to understand the business first, because after a couple of years doing the business, the main reason why people don't join this business, it's not because they don't like the business. It's not because they are negative. It's simply because they don't understand yet the whole concept of the industry that we are into. And that is the reason why we have a continuous training so that we can explain well the business. Okay? Because that is the main reason why people are not joining. They simply don't understand yet. And that is also the reason why I didn't jump in right away. I failed to understand right away. So that's why I'm telling you, okay, especially to those people who are just new into this kind of industry, keep learning, okay? So just keep on learning, just keep on moving. Anything and everything that you can learn under the sun about this business will play an important role in your journey if you really wanted to become successful into this kind of business. But just like any other newcomer or newbies, rookie in this kind of business, on my first 4 months, I only earned, I think my first 4 months, I earned 1,250 pesos. But the crazy part about this is that it has a breakdown. 1,250, 500 is cash, less 10% tax, that would be 450 pesos. And the processing fee of the check at that time, because direct referral at the time has a processing fee already, has a processing fee already. And you know what, guys? You I was charged 50 pesos for that, so I only get 400 pesos, and then I got 750 gift certificate. That is my first check of Uno on my first 4 months. That's crazy. Imagine I was earning pretty good at that time because I'm single. I don't have any responsibility. What I am earning at that time on my salary is just all for me. So earning 400 pesos in the Philippines for 4 months, that's crazy. Crazy. So I felt bad at first, but as I went to training and learning the process of the business, then I realized that what I've been through is just normal. Because different people has different mindset, skills, and capabilities. There are people who are very fast getting results. There are people who can get results for quite some time first, and there are people who are just neutral. Maybe on my part at that time, I was just, a first timer who's trying to have a new career, who doesn't have a mentor, who doesn't have a coach who will guide me personally. So it's really hard for me. But my mentor told me, the one who mentored me, who happened to be one of the owner of the company, told me that everything has a process. Okay, what you are seeing right now are the people who become successful already, but you didn't realize and you didn't saw the process that they've been through before becoming the people who are they right now, who are in that situation at the time. So he told me to just keep on learning the business. Okay, be patient, do not stop, keep on moving because small steps will always play an important role in your journey into this kind of business. So, what happened to me was from Bataan, I need to travel to Manila like 2 to 3 hours, including the traffic. Okay. And then I will attend training, and then the training will be finished around 10, 11 p.m. in Ortigas at that time. So I don't have any bus to ride back to Bataan. So I need to wait till dawn in a gas station in our nearby office. And then I will go to EDSA. To those people who are based in Manila, for sure you can relate. I will go back to EDSA, bring all the soap and the products, and then I will ride bus going back again to Bataan, and then I need to work in the morning. Guys, it's been a one hell of a job for me to do it, especially uh, it's hard to travel, okay, commuting, carrying soap, and if you then you are not healthy. So it's a big adjustment for me because I need to balance my time between my job and the new career that I am at that time when I'm starting with Uno. So as what my mentor says, Jeff, just keep on moving. Okay? Have patience because success isn't overnight. Everyone, everybody wanted to become successful and wanted to become millionaire, but not everybody are willing to undergo to a process to become successful. Because what we are seeing right now are those people who are successful already, but we didn't realize that they've been into a process of ups and downs before becoming who are they right now. So my journey here is, I can say, grabe, one heck of a journey, and it's all worth it. I will not give up my career, especially my education of 18 years, becoming a graduate of electronics and communication engineering, working as a project engineer in a local telecommunication, then I will sacrifice it because of this. That's a crazy decision. But it's all worth it. But I'm not saying that you need to resign right now. Please do not resign right now. It's evening already in the Philippines. You can resign tomorrow. But that was just a joke. But kidding aside, guys, I just feel like at that time, I did it as part-time uh, for my first 6 to 8 months. And when I hit my income, that my salary for 1 month, I am hitting it for 1 to 2 weeks only, that's the time I decided to do it full time. So when I did it full time, I didn't realize that network marketing is just like a season of hope. You know why? Because there will come a point in your life, in your network, that it's like the income will never stop. And then suddenly, pa, it changed. And it's like everyone is missing, income is missing. And then suddenly, you will get back on your feet again. And then income will become lower again, and then you will pick up again, and then you will become, you know, there's a lot of cycle that you will encounter doing this kind of business. But the best thing that I've learned into this kind of business is that I never quitted. As long as you are not quitting to your dreams, there will always hope. And the only reason that you can say that you will tell yourself that you are a failure is the moment or the time that you decided to quit. But as long as you are fighting, as long as you keep on moving, guys, even it is just a small step, what's important is that we keep on moving. Do not stop because your time will come. Just keep on grinding. And if God sees what you are doing and he thought he saw that you deserve it already, trust me, even if you feel like you don't deserve it yet, he will give you the right person under your organization. And that's what happened to me. I am not the best speaker, I am not the best coach in Uno, but I can tell you this: as long as you keep on moving and never quitting, you will become the best version of you. Just don't quit on your dreams and never stop learning and becoming the best version of you. When I started my career in the Philippines, I started in the local account. Okay, I don't wanna uh, 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 tell all of these stories because I want you to grasp the process that I've been through, transitioning from my local career, from my local account, going to the international, multiple headers local and multiple headers in the international. I want you to see the difference. Why I decided to do it to the next level. That is why it is very important for you, especially to those new one, to learn everything. And do not hesitate to ask questions and to ask, advice to those people who was able to make it already. Okay? Do not ask advice to those people who quit on their dreams. Ask advice to those people who was able to make it already. Because trust me, they will tell you the whole story with full honesty. And you will feel that. So what happened to me, my biggest income in my local account was, I shared it to Miss Kelly. Miss Kelly, can you share it with them? This is my biggest my accomplishment in my local account, guys. Uh, I don't know if it's okay with you, but I think this is a pretty good amount of money. Okay, my biggest income in my local account was, I think this is 510,000. Single check. This is my biggest income in my career with Uno in my local account. But when the international or the Uno Premier came out, and I saw the potential of it, which is, this is the one that we are, explaining, and we are the one that we are working out right now. This is what happened to me. Can you upload that? Can you share the next one, Miss Kelly? This is my local, and then when I move into the international for the premier system, this is what happened. So this is Rakbang. This is from UAE. So if you see this, the amount is 107,000 dirham, 692. Guys, take a look at the date. So this is October 28, 2015. Okay? That's 107,000 dirhams. So roughly at that time, this is around 1. Maybe 1.5 million pesos, if I'm not mistaken, at that time. So this was October 28, 2015. Then, beautifully, Miss Kelly, can you show them the next check? And please highlight the date. Okay, this is the check actually. Then move to the next check, the three checks. This is October 28, 2015. Let's move to the next picture.
Yan ba, sir?
Yeah,
Yung
yeah,
pang
yeah.
check.
This is the next picture. Uh, can you try to zoom in? And can you let them see the date? The first check that I gave you was October 28, 2015. Then the next check is 12/28. So this is December. This is 1 month after. If you can see, there are three checks. Jeffrey Paule, Jeffrey Paule, Jeffrey Paule. One check is around 10,840 dirhams. The other check was 14,000 dirhams. And the other check was, the bottom one, was 16,000. So just imagine, in just 60 days, doing the business for the international one, for the international, the Uno Premier, I earned around 150 or maybe 150 plus, 100, close to 160,000 dirhams, roughly around 2 million, maybe 2 million plus in pesos. How does it happen? It didn't happen just like that. It's simply because I hold a multiple accounts with Uno. So the reason why I'm doing this, it's because I have a mindset like this. If I will get tired doing this business, I will make sure, guys, that I will maximize the potential income of this business with the same effort, with all the legalities. And which one, and who are the people who taught us this? It is the BODs. That's how generous and kind the people behind this company. And that is the reason why if you will join a network marketing company, make sure you know the background of the people behind the opportunity or the business that you're going to get inside. Because the people behind this company will play the critical role on how far you will reach. It will all depend on the vision of the people behind this company. Imagine this is 2021, but actually the company is already studying and preparing for the next 5 years. The point is very simple. They knew what they're doing. And the reason why this happened, it's because they're the one who shared it with us. So just imagine what kind of business wherein you can see and you will know all the secret how to become successful. In other businesses, they will try to hide everything in you because you will be a competition to them. But with this business, guys, they will share with you all the secret. And that is the reason why we are sharing with you our journey so that you will not be uh, uh, moved to the rough road. You will be guided to smooth road already. And that is the reason why we are here to share with you our uh, uh, journey. Next picture, Miss Kelly. So while we are waiting for the next picture, so just if you will see the date, I forgot. So I just click a check from one of my account. You will see that on the transaction, it was January 26, right? 2021. There you go, in the middle part. You can see that one of my account, I withdrawn around 3,200, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? I withdrawn 2,717 US dollars for my binary, and I withdrawn 500 US dollars for my Unilevel.
Yes, sir.
The regular request, meaning it was the binary. So just imagine, I am busy spending quality time with my daughter, with my family, enjoying my vacation in the Philippines. I went to office only once to get a product and package, and then I didn't come back since then. And yet, I still have an income of 3,000 plus US dollars just for today. So just imagine. So, and guys, this is a very small income to compare to other top distributor and coaches. Huh? This is a very small amount of income compared to them. I am not even part of the top 50 in the Philippines. So just imagine the income of those people who are part of the top 50 or top 100. So my point is very simple. Okay. As long as you keep your eye on your target and you keep on moving, guys, trust me, you will never go wrong to this kind of business. Just keep on grinding, keep on praying, because I am not a religious person, but I always believe that there is one up there who is the judge for our career. So this is one of those awards that I have. Uh, there was a point in my career in Uno wherein I become a top earner in the Uno International for the local account, and I become a top earner also with Uno Premier. How hard was that? And still, I was able to make it. Both local and international, I was able to become a top earner. I'm not telling you this to brag about this, but what I'm telling you is that if somebody was able to make it, you can also make it. If I was able to make it, you can also do it. Because we are all human, we are all the same. The only difference that we have right now is the amount of effort that we will give to those dreams that we have right now. What kind of, prayers and grind we will do. So that is the logo of Uno Local. The other one was the logo of Uno Premier. So just imagine, to hit both local and Premier, both top earner, that is something different. Just think how much grind I gave to those years. So just imagine, I can recall at that time, that was the old normal, the offline business. I present around minimum of 8 presentation a day, maximum of 12 to 15, maximum of 15 presentation a day. That's how I grind there. That moment when I was able to hit this one. So if we were able to accomplish this on offline mode at that time, guys, how much more it could be easier nowadays, because you don't need to travel. You just need a good internet connection, a good mobile phone, uh, tablet or laptop, a Zoom application, and then that's it. You can already reach out different part of the world. Right now, there are people listening in the Philippines, from Qatar, Bahrain, UAE, in the US, in Nigeria, in different part of the world. But we don't need to travel. But still, each and every one of us can connect each to each other without spending a lot of money. Unlike before, you can do a presentation here attending 100 people, 200, 500 people. Before, if we will do it one-on-one, we need to present 8 to 15 presentation a day. That's how hard before. But you see, the new normal, we just needed to embrace it, guys. There's no magic in here. It's all grind. It's all hard work and prayers. So if you are just new here, everything that you are seeing right now are all true. But you have to experience that so that it will become a more powerful testimony on your part. Maybe this time, maybe at this moment, you are telling the story of people who become successful. But who knows, in time, it is your time to shine and tell your story to people how you started it out and how you were able to make it just by simply moving and moving and moving and learning and being the best version of you into this kind of business. So right now in the Philippines, there are people in other part of the world listening to us, listening to our stories. Guys, we can now be a blessing to other people. Even your stories can be a blessing to other people. Because you know why we keep on listening to different speakers, to different coaches, mentors? Because we are always waiting for that magic word that can probably change the direction of our course 360 degrees. A simple word coming out of their mouth that can change the whole journey into a better one. So, to those people who are listening right now, what you have seen is just the whole part of me. No sugar-coated words. Those are my, my humble earnings, accomplishment, simple accomplishment that you might also wanted to have in your own career. That's the reason why we need to keep on learning every single details and every single aspect of the business. Because always remember, guys, okay, we cannot tell people that you just have the right attitude for you to become successful. It is a mixture of a bigger percentage of right attitude, but do not forget to enhance yourself and be the best version of you. So it must be at least 80-20, 90-10, or 70-30. Do not forget to enhance your skills. But always remember, guys, your skills will determine how big you will earn into this kind of business. Always remember this. Your skills will determine how big you will earn into this kind of business. But it is your attitude that will determine how long you will earn that big. Because there are people who was able to make it big right away, and suddenly after 1 year, after a couple of months, they are gone. But there are people who are just earning small income from time to time, but they didn't stop. But because of the right attitude, they didn't earn as much as big as the first one, but because of the right attitude, they earn bigger and better to those people who earn bigger than them at first. So again, your skills will determine how big you will earn, but it is your attitude that will determine how long you will earn that big. So guys, to those people who are just new and you wanted to learn more about this, please do not hesitate to ask the person who invited you and who sponsor you. But if happened that the person who invited you is just a rookie, is just a newbie, please do not expect that they can answer everything that you wanted to know. Reach out on us and we will answer all of your concern with full honesty and transparency. Okay? So basically, that's the thing that I wanted to share with you. It's not easy, but it's worth it. It may take quite some time, but it's worth it. Sabi nga nila, in Filipino, kaya daw may nag enjoy sa lilim ng puno kasi may nagtanim couple of years ago. And the reason why I am enjoying the time freedom right now, it's because I gamble and I sacrifice my time, my effort, and everything more than 10 years ago, more than 13 years ago. So if you really wanted to become successful, there must be a lot of sacrifices. There must be a lot of grindings, and there must be a lot of prayers. That's the thing about me. Because no matter how good you are, if you didn't get the approval of the greatest upline up above, we're not gonna make it here. There will always be an approval based on what your heart desire, based on your intention, why you wanted to become successful. If you wanted to become successful just for the money, trust me, you won't last into this kind of business. We've seen a lot of people earn millions already, not less than 10 million, and yet right now they are all broke. Why? Because of the right attitude towards the business. So guys, thank you for the time. To those people who keep listening to us, spending time with us, thank you for the time. And although we cannot promise heaven and earth, of course, but one thing we will assure you guys, that if you will take it seriously, we will be part of your journey from start to finish here in Uno Premier. So guys, thank you very much for your time. To all the guests, to all the members, new distributors, to all the coaches, thank you for giving time to listen and sharing your precious time with us. So God bless you all. I'll give back to Miss Kelly again. Tita Bronwyn, thank you very much. Guys, if you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask so that we can answer you directly right now with full honesty and transparency. So Miss Kelly, beautiful Kelly, thank you very much for assisting me again. As always, Ma'am Bronwyn, and to all the leaders, God bless you all. And we will wait for questions so that we can answer you guys. God bless.
Thank you so much,
Okay,
Coach Jeff.
go ahead and ask your questions. This is a rare opportunity. And if you cannot formulate your questions at this point, you know you can reach out to him. Um, I have, just to let you know, we formed a strong bond, Coach Jeff Paul and I, because I reach out to him for another person, not necessarily for somebody in my downline, but I know that he's a person to reach out to, and he was willing to take the time. So we are in the mix of good people here. Do not hesitate. Thank you. That was so inspiring. I thought I've heard you several times already, Jeff Pauly, but every time, like you said, in every training and every engagement, there's always an aha moment. There's always something that would resonate in our hearts. People, situations change. What we think today will change tomorrow. There's so many challenges in life, but to stay steadfast in your dream, what you want to accomplish. The question is, what do you really want? Take the time to answer that question. What do you really want? And then from there, you create your vision and you create your small steps. Going slow to go fast, learning before you do the grind. But then again, do not be afraid to make mistakes because that's how it is. The Dyson has 9,000 protocols. The Dyson vacuum, it's very famous in here in the States, of how someone had actually designed a vacuum and it took so many attempts to make it happen. Okay. For those seniors out there, I'm 59, I'm still grinding. Not for the money. I mean, I'd be lying to say not for the money, but it's for my grandchildren. You know, I have lived a good life in my career, and I have no complaints. But I know there's more. I'm expired but not retired. So if you know of any retirees out there who wants to reconstitute themselves and learn more about Uno, send them my way and build your business. Okay. All right, Miss Kelly, should we wrap up? If there's any other questions, it is 11:35.
Yes, we will have our groupie, and then after that, I'll play the newest marketing video of Uno Premiere before we end.
Awesome.
All right, but let's put on our cameras and give our big smile. Let's have our groupie, okay? Hold on. One, two, three, smile. One more. All right. Okay, so I'll just play the video. Again, thank you everyone. Have a
Thank you, Miss
great
Kelly. Thank you,
day in the
everyone.
US and have a good night here in the Philippines.
Bye-bye.
Are you willing to earn up to 1 to 3 million a month? Probably your answer would be yes. What if I tell you that it is possible? But are you willing to study or learn a system that you're not familiar with, but is so simple and doable? I am sure your answer would be yes again. And that is the same answer that was given by thousands of people that are now successful in this business. And they are former students, employees, OFWs, and businessmen. Do you want to grow money online wisely and safely? Do you want to be part of a leading company that lets you earn money while you're at the comfort of your own home? Now you can with just 4 easy steps. Step 1. Be one of our business partner. Our company has a solid legal background and is registered at the Department of Trade and Industry, Securities and Exchange Commissions, and we are also proudly an ISO certified company. Offices in different countries worldwide such as Hong Kong, Dubai, Qatar, Bahrain, Nigeria, Gabon, and USA. Created thousands of millionaires worldwide, featured on different TV segments such as Go Negosyo, Ascenso Pinoy, CNN Philippines, Jessica Soho, and Rated K, and has thousands of distributors all over the world. Being our partner means that you are entitled to the following: lifetime discount on all our products up to 50%, plus you'll have all your needed business tools and materials. We have different packages that you can choose from: Platinum, Premier, Elite, Global. But if you want to earn more, you can avail our multiple business centers, up to 15 branches, and maximize your income potential of up to 13 million. Step 2. Learn the business. Take time to learn and study what this business is all about. How does it work? How does this industry work? Step 3. Identify 4 people. This is probably the easiest step of all because you have your relatives and friends. And it is so easy to find 4 people who is very much willing to earn millions of pesos. Step 4. Consume, sell, and share 62.5 points a month. Our products are FDA approved, halal certified, listed at the Philippine Pharmaceutical Directory, and are recognized by super brands. It is a worldwide company that pays tribute to the strongest and most valuable brand in the world. You can purchase products through our online shop. You can purchase packages and products online and pay through bank deposit, credit card, e-wallet, and cash on delivery. Not only that, our company also has drop shipping facility, wherein you don't need to spend extra money to pay for the product inventory, warehouse, and staff. If a customer orders from you, our company will take care of everything, from packing their orders, delivering it, and making sure that you will receive your commission. Hassle-free, right? If you are willing to do these 4 easy steps, which I assume you are, this is what's going to happen. You will also teach these 4 steps to everyone. On the first month, when you bring in 4 people, you are going to earn minimum of 6,000 if you are a Platinum Online Store account holder. But if you choose the maximum package, which is global, you have an earning potential of 86,000 pesos. On the second month, when you help your 4 bring in their 4, you will earn minimum of 8,000 pesos if Platinum and 192,000 if you are a global account holder. The 4 people you brought in the first month are now earning what you earn on your first month. So here, everybody earns. All you have to do is to follow the system. On the third month, your 16 people will also bring in their 4 people. So you will have 64 people in your team and you will earn a minimum of 64,000 if Platinum and 768,000 if you are a global account holder. On your 4th month, your 64 will also bring in their 4. So that would be 256 people. Now, let me ask you this before I go on. Do you know this 256 people? You don't. You only know 4 of them. The reason why I am explaining this is because some other people think that to make money in this business, you must bring in hundreds and thousands of people, which is not true. What I am showing you is, if everybody follows the system, everybody earns money. Now, back to the 256 people. You will earn a minimum of 256,000 if Platinum and 896,000 if you are a global account holder. And on your 5th month, you have a potential to earn a maximum of 896,000. 896,000 is the maximum that you can earn from these online store packages. Now, the question is, why should I choose global account rather than Platinum? Here's why. It is because of the royalty bonus income. If you are a Platinum Online Store account holder, you will earn 10% on the commission of the people you brought in this business. But if you are a global account holder, 20% and another 5% on your level 2. Meaning, you have a bonus income from the income of your 4 people and from their 4, which is a total of 16 people. For example, your 4 people, which is your level 1, are now already earning 100,000 a month, and the 16 people, which is your level 2, are now already earning 50,000 a month. 20% of 100,000 is 20,000. You will earn 20,000 on each person. So that would be 20,000 times 4. That would be 80,000 for you. 5% of 50,000 is 2,500. You will earn 2,500 on each person on your level 2. So that would be 2,500 times 16 is equal to 40,000. 80,000 plus 40,000 is 120,000 royalty bonus income. And that is the advantage if you will go for the global account. You can also earn through rebates up to 29%. Let us assume your 100 people are doing the step 4, which is consume, sell, and share. They are now part of the system and they are consuming our products. And let us assume each one of them are buying products worth 2,500 every month, and let us just compute it in 10% to be realistic. 100 people buying products worth 2,500 is equal to 250,000 pesos, and the 10% of it is 25,000. Not bad! You earn 25,000 a month because those 100 people are buying products worth 2,500 in a month. What if they are buying more? And what if they are not just a consumer? but they also decided to become a seller and sell the products using their online store. Now, it is up to you to compute that income, and believe me, you will be amazed. Now the question is, can I bring in more than 4 people on my first month? The answer is yes. If you can bring in more than 4 people together with your team, expect that you will earn faster, bigger, and better. There are still lots of ways to earn, like the reward point system, in which you can enjoy gadgets, travel, and car incentives, which we will discuss to you once you become part of the system. In our company, we like to make it simple because we believe that simplicity breeds duplicability. And that's the thing that is going to make this business grow for you and your family. This is how we do it before. And this is how we're doing it in the new normal. But we are still leading the new normal of this business. So what are you waiting for? Start your online business today and be part of the most trending online system that produce local and global leaders. Message us now to avail our limited time offer promo. Be privileged. Be part of our trending online system.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ma'am Kelly.
Thanks, Miss
Bye-bye.
Kelly. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. God bless.
God bless everyone. Bye.